What is up, guys? My name is Haji Salah. Welcome back to my channel, man. I have a message for whoever wants to hear this. And the message that I want to, tell everybody is don't be afraid to fail. So many times I've tried so many different things and I failed so many different times in so many different ways. And I'm just going to go through some of the ways that I failed in life. I failed so many different ways. Starting back in college, I was super afraid to go to college. I was a first generation college student and, my parents are immigrants. They've never ever been to college before, nor have they ever been to like regular school, regular elementary school, kindergarten. They've never done that before. And so, going into college, I had no support. I had nobody to kind of show me or guide me and the ways of college and what that would look like. And so at my first year, I failed so many classes. And I just didn't know what I wanted to do. Like, I was in college. I knew my parents wanted me to be there and I knew they would be proud of me for going to college. But to be completely honest, I didn't know what the heck I was doing. And that resulted in me failing several classes. And there was one point where I felt like I didn't even want to go to school no more. Like, I wanted to drop out. I felt like the classes were too hard and I just felt like I was not prepared to be in college and I just felt like it wasn't for me. And I'm a slow learner. I've never been good at taking tests. I don't like the concept of, having to go to school and sitting in a class for several hours. That's not how I learn, And so it was very tough for me. I had to adjust and it took me 5 years in order to graduate and get a degree, a bachelor's degree in college. And so the way I did that was just persevering. I failed several classes my first year and I failed several more the oncoming years. And it was a very tough time, especially during COVID, because I graduated during the last couple years of COVID and it was just a very, very rough time. But I strived through because every time that I failed, I kept going. I kept pushing, especially my last year. I was talking to one of my advisors and she told me basically, there's no way of you possibly graduating on time. And, that was my fourth year. And I had a decision to make whether to, stop going to college and just call it quits or go one more year, my fifth year, and graduate. And as much as I did it, as much as I just wanted to stop, something inside me just told me to keep going, keep pushing. Failure is going to happen. Is going to happen. So that's one of the ways that I failed in my past. And also one of my other jobs, I had a great job coming out of college. I was a caseworker and the job was pretty simple. I was lucky and fortunate enough to get a decent paying job straight out of college. I was very lucky. I was very fortunate, but I didn't enjoy that job. Like, I'm not a person that comes to the office and stares at a computer for 8 hours in a day. That's just not me. I don't like to do that. And that's what that job consisted of. And yes, I was helping people, become better, become self-sufficient in many different areas. But I just felt like, I wasn't doing enough. Like, I felt like I needed to do more. I felt like there was more for me in life just to clock in and sit in a space or sit in a room for 8 hours straight staring at a computer. And some days I didn't even want to be there. I felt like I was making no progress. There's a couple times where I felt some sort of, success and I felt good, but I just felt like all in all, I didn't want to be there. And when I told my parents that I was quitting my job, that's a decent paying job, they got upset at me. They got upset, they got angry, and they were just asking me why I was quitting. And I just told them I didn't want to work there no more. I told them I didn't want to work there. And then I didn't really have a solid plan. I decided I wanted to go trucking and get into trucking. And so that's when I went to go do trucking and I failed at that horribly. And I was jobless and I was broke for about a couple months. And that's completely my fault, but that needed to happen. Some of these things need to happen for you in order for you to become a better you. Never stop going out of your comfort zone. If I just decided to stay at that job for the next 5-10 years, I wouldn't be where I am today. Now I'm in a position where I started my own business. I recently started my own business, a home healthcare business, and I've been doing this business for several months now. And boy, it is crazy and it is hard. It is very, very hard. And every single day, it is a challenge. It is a challenge. You know, being an entrepreneur and also working a regular full-time job, you know, it is very, very hard. And there are some days where I feel like giving up. Some mornings I wake up like I don't want to do this anymore. Some mornings I wake up like I'm just like, you know, I'm the HR person for my job. I'm the recruitment person for my job. I do the contracting for my job. You know, I talk to the different employees. I do the hiring. I do everything from my, you know, I do everything from my business. And so it just feels like a lot sometimes, but I know that if I keep going and I keep pushing hard in my business, it's going to be very, very successful. And I know I'm going to fail. I know I'm not going to get some contracts. I know I'm not going to get some clients. I know I'm not going to always close on clients. I know I'm not always going to hire employees. You know what I mean? But that's part of life. Failing. We fail all the time. As babies, when we first started to learn how to walk, how many times have we fell down? Multiple times. Imagine if we just fell down a couple times as babies, as children, when we're learning how to walk and we just gave up. You would never learn how to walk. But as a child, as a baby, we taught ourselves to never give up. So as an adult, why are you giving up on your dreams? Why are you giving up on your dreams? Why are you deciding that you want to give up on everything because you failed one time? Failing is growth. That's how you grow. When we fail, we grow. For an example, when you get into a relationship and it doesn't work out, that doesn't mean that it failed. It just means that you learned something. You learned that you didn't want to be with this type of person. So the next time you get into a different relationship, you know what to look out for. So every time that you're put in a situation and you're failing, don't look at it as a loss. Look at it as a W. You know, turn that L into a learn. It wasn't a loss. It was an opportunity for you to learn and become better. And I've been learning that every single day, that life is just about learning and becoming better every single day. And there is no way you can become better at something unless you fail and see what areas you need to improve on. And so I just wanted to, give this quick message to whoever wanted to hear it. If there's something you are nervous about that you want to start, whether it's a YouTube channel, because we're on YouTube right now, whether it's starting your own business, whether it's starting to go to the gym again, whether it's eating healthy, whether it's looking for a new relationship, do not be afraid to fail. Go out there and try it, because if you don't go out there and try it and see, you're going to regret it for the rest of your life. You're going to regret it for the rest of your life. So if there's any message that I would give to you right now is, if you are going to be afraid, but don't be afraid to try. Try it, fail multiple times, and when you fail, try again and keep trying again. You're going to fall down, but you got to get back up and keep trying every single day, and trust and believe in yourself that you will be successful and you will achieve anything in life. You just have to put your mind to it. As cliche as that sounds, you just have to try it every single day. Continue to fail, continue to learn, continue to be better every single day. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this message gets to someone that really needs it, that really deserves it. And if you guys are achieving something, you guys have a goal, let me know in the comments section. My goal is to build a multi-million-dollar home healthcare business. That's my goal. What are some of your goals? Share those in the comments section. And if you're failing and keep learning until you become successful. As always, if you guys are new, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.